What about the person who hasn't got money, but what has the creativity and the
The
idea?
person that hasn't got money,
The economics, the beginnings.
well, again, it depends on what what you're attempting to do, what your passion is. So, in order to try to start generating money, there's different ways to start generating that kind of income. So again, it's when we come back to the psychology of what you're actually telling yourself. So you can start putting the system into place, and it's quite critical that that system is put into place. So you look at what a system is, as I mentioned about, this kind of central heating system, all of those. So you need to put in your kind of financial systems. So you set up almost like a operations manual. That's really what you have to do, is to set up an operations manual for your business. And on a practical level, to start attracting money into your life is, first of all, stop saying you haven't got the money. Yeah, you have to.
Like you said, we are the hardest people on ourselves, but at the same token, we've got a real big fear factor.
Yeah, and I'll talk about fear in a minute. But again, with the money, you start small, if you like, and work big. So now we are in an age of technology, and there's a whole kind of raft of things on the internet. You can set up a business for next to nothing on the internet. There was a young student the other day, and I can't remember his name at the moment, a Caucasian student who took a gap year and wanted to go back to uni, but he said to himself, I don't want to finish my uni in debt. I don't want to be in any student debt. So he wrote down on a piece of paper, he wanted a business they didn't have a lot of money, didn't want a lot of money to start. He didn't want, he wanted something that a lot of people would,
be interested
in, and also something that would have a lot of scope. He put those ideas down on the paper, woke up a couple of days later, and he had this idea to set up what's called the $1 million homepage. And if you type in that now, you can there's lots of them now, but he was the first one. And what it was, he decided to sell pixels, which are, the small blocks on the computer face. 100 he sold each pixel for $1, but you could buy them in lots of 100. And basically they were advertisers. So he put your pixel on. So if you had you had your own website, you could advertise with him on his page for $100. People would come to that homepage, click on it, and then find your website. And within 3 months, he was dollar millionaire.
3 months.
In 3 months. Because it was such a unique idea. BBC picked it up. People started looking. People started advertising, and obviously buying more than $100. Within 3 months, all the pixels were gone.
I'm going to put you on hold with that situation and take a next call.